Hey guys, it's Mila again, your hostess, and I want to welcome you back to Chronic Coloring. And if you watched my finished pages video, then you know this is my haul video. And most of this is not Prime Day stuff. I just wanted it, and so I got it. But no, my Prime Day stuff uh has to be resent by Amazon because it was shipped by Amazon, so no one else ever touched it, but they lost it. Imagine that. Anyway, um so this was not a Prime Day item, but I tried those gold dual hybrid gel pens, and these have the same kind of ink as Sparkle Pop. They're both a Pentel product. But here's the thing. These pens here have this, like, I don't know. They have this weight to them. Like, if you've used them, then you know. There's just something, like, extra, like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But, yeah. And I liked it enough that I wanted to get a whole pack of them. And I really wish they had a lot more colors and that they had the crazy pop colors too, because that would be really cool. But, so, and these are not cheap, but they are cheaper than Sparkle Pop by a lot. So, by at least like $7. So, um, I think that's a bargain. I mean, I can always use more of this kind of ink and stuff. So I got those. Not a Prime item, unfortunately. And then I got this frosted lace stickles. Also not a Prime item, but not expensive really. And of course Stickles is my new obsession, and along with the Bible highlighters, which is my, I guess, older obsession. This is a Prime item, and it is a 10-pack of kneadable erasers with hard plastic cases that keep them nice and fresh, because I have one kneadable eraser and I keep losing it, and it doesn't have a hard plastic case, and it is getting kind of icky. So I needed these, and they were a good deal. I think they were like six and change, but I mean the deals are over now, so it doesn't matter. But so I got these, and another Prime Day item I got, get back up there, was this. I got an electric eraser because it was $11, and I hope this is a good one. I'm pretty sure it had pretty high ratings, but I guess I'm gonna find out when I start trying to use it. I hope it doesn't like go crazy and rub a hole through reality into the next dimension. Anyway, so I'm excited to use this at some point. And then this was a Prime item. I saw some colorist, talking about these HOTU superior golden pens and how fantastic they are. And I'm always looking for more super gold, highly reflective stuff. I just love, the more reflective the better, the more glittery the better. I wish they would make a pen that just like look like foiling or chrome on your paper. That would be the best thing ever. Anyway, So I'm excited to try those. This was also a Prime item. I think this was about, I don't even know how much. And like I said before, it couldn't matter because Prime Day's over. But it's just basically a smaller version of things I already have. Glitter markers. And, oh, but the colors look so nice. I am a sucker, sucker, sucker. The biggest for anything like turquoise or green. I'm not even going to try this yet because I have other ones that are in use. And, I don't want to start pumping these up and then not use them because that's a waste. Even though they were cheap, this is a pack of 24 glitter acrylic paint pens by Pagather. You know what? I'm just going to show you in a second. If I can close this ever-loving box. My God. Anyway, it's that brand. And so those will be for later. And then, you know what's coming next. It's Bible highlighter. This has some darker colors that I do not currently have. Like this, hopefully this is a dark blue and not just a barrel that's that color. But this, like, I don't have a brown this dark. I don't have anything like that. And I can always use more greens because I use a lot of greens. Anyway, so, and I actually have some more coming even than these. I'm addicted to it now. And then, some of you may have seen this. Woomer, I think, is coming out with like maybe a big set of oil pencils at some point in the future, maybe. I'm hoping, because these are oil pencils by Woomer, and they had 3 different sets, but I just got 2 of them to try. And this is the strangest, some of the strangest packaging I've ever seen. I don't understand the point of this. And this is like really sticky crap on here. Oh, come on. And then they're, on the inside, they're wrapped in wax paper. And these were not a Prime Day item. I think they were, I want to say $9.99 each-ish. But this set, I think, was called the Pinks or something like that. And these are the colors. They're pretty basic, like, macaron colors, I think. I don't know if they're any different from what's already in baby pink. Okay, yes. In my wax Woomers, like color-wise, but I mean, these are oily pencils, so. And then I got, come on, don't do that to me. These are weird. This is just more weird packaging, but from an already weird package. Like, I don't understand this. Anyway, so this is the other set that I got, which is, it looks like more macarons to me. Anyway, so the third set was skin tones, and I didn't want to get that. I have so many skin tone pencils. I didn't want them, but I wanted these, and I got these. And I'm so glad to have these. And I haven't really done anything with them yet. But, and if you bought from Woomer before, then you know they always send you some kind of goodies. So these were 2 separate purchases, and I got 2 separate packs of that paper that they send. So, and I use this all the time for like stuff like doodling or what else do I do with it? I use it to to check colors and stuff all the time, or see if I can mix colors. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. This is so bizarre. It's like bubble wrap, but then it's a silver. It's almost like a cooler bag, like those cheap ones you get when you're at the grocery store and you like Sam's or whatever, and you have to buy like a bunch of cold stuff and it's hot out, so you get one of those cheap cooler bags. That's what this feels like. That is strange. And then to have a wax paper kind of thing inner sleeve is also strange. But I wonder if those can be recycled. I guess we're going to find out. Maybe I can find another way to use more trash before I throw it away forever. Then, the Artie Crafter, Karen, and also Color Me Chris did reviews of these pencils. It's the 4 candies. And so I was looking at these, and I was looking at the Just Art set that Sugar Sweet was talking about a couple days ago in a video. But this one has more colors in it, and the Just Art ones only had 72. And they, honestly, the way he talked about them, I feel like those are probably a really good quality pencil. But I'm a sucker for a good bag, or a bag anyway. I mean, the zipper part doesn't feel that great, but the rest of it is fine. But I'm also a sucker for all these colors. 120. And this was like $24 and like $24.95. Of course I was going to buy these, especially after I saw what Karen and Chris did with them. My goodness. They're beautiful. Ew, what is... Oh, it's the zipper. Anyway. So, and of course, these came with extra stuff too. I tried to cram this stuff in the bag. It doesn't fit, but anyway, I did swatch one color. Just the one. And so it's a swatch sheet, and then it's this floral, it's all floral flower stuff. It's really smooth paper. I don't know if that's good or not. So that'll be good for testing out pencils in. And then it came with a sketchbook, which I'm pretty excited about because it has like craft paper in it, or tan, whatever. And I've never used that before, so I don't think I have. I may have used it back in school at some point, in grade school or high school art class. I don't know, but I couldn't tell you when it would have been. Anyway, so I was happy to get these, and if you have not watched Karen the Artie Crafter's video or Color Me Chris's video, I would urge you to actually watch both of them. They're both pretty knowledgeable about quality and stuff like that. So yeah, the zipper, I don't know. Anyway, so I think it's a good deal, especially when you get all the freebies. And you know there's going to be books in this haul. Are you crazy to think there wouldn't be? This came from Walmart, and it was $3. And I got it because it's one of those books that I can just not care about, you know. And I can try stuff out in. And it's clip art. It's not anything terribly exciting. But if you want books to practice in, so you don't like just... If you're like me, if you want books to practice in, so you don't just jump in and start ruining, you know, more expensive books like I have in in the past done. These are things that are good to have. So this was at Walmart and it was $3, and there's all manner of stuff in here. And it's iconic cities. Travel all around the globe with Art Maker Iconic Cities Coloring Book. There are 36 illustrations to color, from the sweeping skyline of Paris to the bustling streets of New York. Explore some of the world's most iconic cities and landmarks, all from the comfort of your own home. And it's by Hinkler Publishing, I guess. And no illustrator names or anything, but I mean, a book like this, who cares? You're not gonna, this is not fine art, this is clip art. So I can always use more of those because I'm into experimentation lately. So and so then the 3 books that I got from Amazon, which were not Prime, not part of Prime, are all these color by numbers. And this is Perspective by A.J. Quinnell. And I think that is just beautiful. I do intend to get every one of these books. Well, not every one, but a lot of them. It will take a while, but that's okay. They're beautiful. Like, they are so gorgeous. And when you see the finished product, like, they're just beautiful. Anyway, so that's Perspective. And then I got Ella by A.J. Quinnell. And of course, it's Cinderella. And there is the artwork. And this is a stained glass one. Where the other one, Perspective, is maybe not stained glass, but stained glass-ish anyway. And anyway, this is the art in the book. Once I started using my good markers, the page that I did in the Wonderland book went really fast. So I think it would be nothing to just go through one of these books in like probably just a few days. Like if you didn't color in anything else and you just did this, because there's not even that many pages in here really. Yeah, I think you could go through them in just a few days. And then I also got Hansel and Gretel, also by A.J. Quinnell. And who doesn't love Hansel and Gretel? A tale of poverty and gluttony, horrible parents, cannibal witches. Most fairy tales are actually terrifying if you really think about it. You gotta wonder what these people were smoking or eating or whatever for all the gloom and doom and turning it into children's stories. Anyway, so if you want a flip through of any of these, let me know. I love these books, and I am super, super happy to have those, and I'm gonna get more. And that's all I have in my haul. Whenever it may be that I get my bigger order, I'll do another haul. And if not, I have book outlet stuff coming, so it'll happen anyway. I can't not do a haul. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, all of that, all the stuff. I am really tired, so I'm gonna go and sleep the morning away. You guys have a good holiday weekend.